Hi, good afternoon and welcome to the National Basketball Performance Centre in Manchester. We're just having a few technical issues with the Hatters and the Mystics game, so if you can just bear with us, we're hoping this will work for you for the moment. So if you're just joining us, apologies again for the technical difficulties. We are in the second quarter, 3 minutes 6 seconds to go. Sheffield Hatters 34 and Manchester Mystics 25. So teams coming back on the court. Good to see Sheffield back in the league after the year out last season, celebrating their 60th anniversary. So it is Mystics sideline ball. Rhiann Bailey throws it into Georgia Anderson. Georgia just having got married in the summer, so Georgia Jones no longer. Georgia Anderson puts it up for three. Shot's just short. Rebounded by Sheffield. So I'm here with Adam Masters of Brand 161. Adam, how are you doing? How are you good to be back at the Mystics?
Well, I'm about 3 stone lighter from running around the gym trying to get some sort of an internet connection. Guys, we can only apologise. It's a really, really difficult job getting a live stream going. But anyway, enough about that. It's great to be here with the Mystics. Now, here's the one. Is it Georgia Jones? Is it Georgia Anderson? Is it Georgia Anderson Jones? Is it Georgia Jones Anderson? Should we stick with Jones? Georgia Jones.
Until we get the new kit with the Anderson on the back, as they're expecting. They're expecting a new season kit for the Mystics, and we've been told there will be Anderson on the back.
Really? Wow. We need to check this. We need to check at the end of the game.
We do, and you know, getting used to that is going to be difficult. There's going to be a lot of Georgia Jandersons, I think.
Georgia Janderson, yeah.
So, apologies guys, we have no score on the screen, but it is 37-25 to the Hatters with 2 minutes 9 left to go in the second quarter. So leading scorers for the Hatters, we have Georgia Gale on 12 points and Nicolette Fong-Lu-Key on 13. For the Mystics, Georgia Janderson on 11 points. Bailey swings it around to Jones. Mystics looking for some space. Bailey for three, puts it up. No good. Sheffield are there for the rebound and pull it down. And good to see Charlie Rowe back on court for the Mystics, Adam.
You know what? I'm so proud to see her out there. We've been watching for a long time over at the academy. What an incredible talent that she is. And here she is now playing major minutes in the WBBL. You know, she's worked hard for this. So it's great to see her out there, and it's great to see that she just looks like she belongs out there. Yeah,
definitely. No fear there, dribbling in. Thomas Johnson at the top of the key, looking for someone, drives. Lays it in. 25-37, Hatters with a 12-point lead. Hatters pushing it inside. Hook shot, banks off the backboard, and that's good. Mystics possession with just under a minute to go. Bailey Ball's just tapped out of bounds. Oh, it looks like we got a foul call, not a turnover. So it'll be Rhiannon Bailey to the line, shooting 2. First shot's good. And second's good for Rhiannon Bailey as well. So that cuts it down to a 10-point lead for the Hatters. 50 seconds to go. Cardenas with the ball, guarded by Jones. Sheffield swinging it around the outside. Gale pulls up. No good, follows her own rebound. But Campbell's there. Gale again for 3. Shot short. Another rebound for Sheffield. Another rebound again. And count it, and the foul. So Ariona Gill to the line. And that will be foul number 3 on Dominique Allen for the Mystics. Gill nails a 3-point play. So 42-29 Hatters, 24 seconds to go. Mystics will look to get the last shot of the ball game at the half. Accra to Rowe. Rowe puts up the 3. Bounces out. Gill's there. Sheffield back on attack. And Naomi Campbell drives, kicks out. Stolen away by Accra. And Jones will put up a prayer at the half court. No good. So that is it for the first half. 42-29 Hatters lead. Nicolette Fongluki with 13. Georgia Gale with 12 for the Hatters. And Georgia Jones Anderson with 11 for the Mystics. So thanks for joining us. Again, apologies for the technical issues we've had to start the stream. Thanks for bearing with us.
Yeah, I second that. Do you know, I hate that phrase, technical difficulties. Let's just say what it is. No internet. With no internet, we cannot stream. But now the hamster has started running in the wheel, seemingly, so we are live. And let's enjoy the second half. Phew.
We will be back with you in about 14 minutes' time, so come back and enjoy Mystics Hatters basketball. Welcome back to the National Basketball Performance Centre in Manchester, where we are at half-time for the Manchester Met Mystics against the Sheffield Hatters. If you're just joining us, thank you, and apologies again for the issues with the stream in the first half. Hatters lead 42-29, and we have about 3 minutes to go before the second half gets underway. So really good to see the Hatters back in the league this season. Obviously the 60th anniversary of their founding. They didn't play last year with some of they weren't playing last year in the league, so it's really good to see them back. Quite a few familiar faces for Sheffield Hatters fans as well. Helen Naylor, who was with the Mystics last season and will definitely be missed. She's back for her 7th season with the Hatters. Nicolette Fong-Lu-Ki, again with the Mystics last seasons, with the Hatters this year. And Georgia Gale, back for a 4th season with Sheffield, who was playing in Spain last year due to obviously the Sheffield not playing in the WBBL. Some returning players from Manchester as well. We've got Georgia Jones-Addison, Rhiannon Bailey and Dominique Allen and Vanessa Accra. A few new faces as well, and not a full roster for Manchester at the moment. I think they're expecting some more players soon. So this is Manchester's first game of the championship this season. Sheffield second. They had a dominant win against Durham last weekend, 33-point win. That was behind 24 points from one of their new signings, 6'4", Nee Jameson-Myers, and 41 points from Helen Naylor and Georgia Gale combined. So a very formidable offensive team is a Sheffield team. So we have about a minute and a half before the second half gets underway, and we'll bring you the starting 5 shortly. Okay, the teams are coming back on the court. So for the Mystics, we will have Georgia Jones-Anderson, Dominique Allen, Lauren Thompson-Johnson, Rhiannon Bailey and Vanessa Accra. And I don't know about you, Adam, but I'm looking forward to seeing what Vanessa Accra does this season. She obviously added a nice little offensive element to her game last year, dropped in a few threes, as well as just the defensive presence. But Vanessa, I think, is a really key part to this team.
If Vanessa Accra's defending well, Mystics play better. It's as simple as that. She's a hustler, out and out, no fear. She'll dive for any loose ball. She'll rebound. But yeah, she started to show a bit of offensive prowess as well. We were big on Vanessa last year, and I think with such a short squad right now, she's going to be vital. Yeah,
definitely, completely agree. Okay, so second half about to get underway. Cardenas will inbound for Sheffield to Fong-Lu-Ki. Fong-Lu-Ki. Cardenas looking inside. Naylor. Cardenas thinks about the three, drives inside. Nice pass inside, and layup just missed. Allen's there for the rebound. Thomas Johnson. Mystics working it around outside. Bailey puts up a shot. That won't go. And Sheffield are back. So 42-29 Sheffield lead. Just over 9 minutes to go in the third. Naylor steals it, puts it up. And Myers is there for the rebound. That's 6 points for Jamison Myers in the game. 6'4", and she's played in Kosovo and the Czech Republic. She's going to be an exciting player to watch this season. Thomas Johnson fighting against Fong Lu Ki. She was looking for the foul, didn't get it. Gale to Cardenas. Blocked by Jones. And Mystics come away with it. So 15-point Hatters lead. Mystics needs to cut into this in the third quarter. We got a whistle on the play, and I think Dominique Allen will take a seat. So Allen will take a seat as Anna Shea comes in for the Mystics. We're in 0. And Shea had 3 seasons with the BA London Lions in the WBBL Division 1. So moving up onto the WBBL stage. Cardenas to Fong Lu Ki. Naylor's calling for it. Cardenas for 3. That's no good. Accra's there for the rebound, and Manchester will bring it back up. Shea from behind the arc. Shot short, but Accra again for the rebound. Bailey driving inside, puts up the floater, nice. 44-31 Hatters. Gale puts up a shot. Nothing but net on that one. 15 points for George Gale. Accra drives inside. Can't finish. And that will be end-line Manchester ball. Bailey. Set on to Jones. And foul will be called on Cardenas, I think. That will be her first. As Bailey goes to the bench.
Yeah, it's great to see another one of the academy players there, Jo Vorliotis, coming into the game. She's of course the daughter of Giants assistant coach Pluto, one of the legends of Manchester and the BBL, etc. So she's got a big future ahead too, looking like a really solid player. So it's great to see another one of the academy kids on there.
It really is to see that pathway working.
It's what it's all about, isn't it? You know, you come through the academy system, you know, and your goals, one of them must be to play at pro level.
Yeah, absolutely, and getting the opportunity to. As the Hatters just make another basket there. 49-31 Hatters lead, 6:46 to go. Shea crosses over Fong Lu Ki. Thomas Johnson thinking about it. Takes the screen from Jones. Drives, spins, puts it up. Oh, it doesn't fall. That was a nice move from Thomas Johnson.
Yeah, that was Lauren Thomas Johnson right there. Great to see her back as well. She took a year out from playing. Obviously, and you know, we talked about it a lot last season, the GB connection. Lauren Thomas Johnson, another player that's had an incredible career. Starting off obviously at the Mystics Academy, then playing at Marquette University. And then of course what she's done for GB and Mystics. So great to see her back on.
And it makes such a difference, doesn't it, having that connection with the players when they play together, when they know each other.
Yeah, I mean, players like Lauren and Georgia and Dom, they've played with each other their entire careers, so they're in tune with one another. They know each other's games inside out.
Cardenas kicks out to Naylor. Naylor puts up a 3, and that one misses. We didn't see that a lot, did we, last season from Helen Naylor? Gale, her 3 short. Sheffield fighting for the rebound. Fong Lu Ki comes up with it. Jamison Myers, off the baseline. That looked like it was almost halfway down.
Yeah, it's kind of bittersweet seeing Helen Naylor out there and Nicolette. 2 great players that we have the privilege of having here last season. And what did we used to say? If Helen Naylor gets hot, there's trouble ahead.
It's over.
Yeah.
Gale looked like she was thinking about a deep 3 then. Fong Lu Ki. Naylor's calling. Jamison Myers, guarded by Accra. Got a bit of a mismatch there. And that will be turnover. So 49-31 Hatters. Mystics ball with 4 minutes 51 to go in the third quarter. Thomas Johnson driving, double teamed, puts it up, can't finish. Gill gets the rebound. And quite a hard fall for Thomas Johnson. It looks like she's okay. Some discussion on if this is end line or shots. Referees are conferring about something. We'll let you know when we know. Okay, so it is end line ball. Mystics end line ball. As Bailey's getting ready to inbound. I think we're still... Nope, we're good to go. So Bailey. Set out to Jones. Thomas Johnson guarded by Fong Lu Ki. 6 to shoot. Mystics need to get a shot off here. 4. Jones pulls up for 3. Shot short. And Sheffield... Oh, the rebound isn't kept in, so that will be back with the Mystics. Nope. So Mystics get another chance at the possession. 49-31 Hatters lead. 4 minutes 20 to go. Bailey looking to get it in. Nice cut inside from Charlie Rowe, and unlucky that just doesn't fall. But that was a nice move from Charlie. It's really good to see that with the younger players having that confidence. Fong Lu Ki driving against Jones. Kicks it to Gill. And that's in. 51-31, 20-point Hatters lead. Rowe on the break to Thomas Johnson, and that's good.
I'll tell you what though, Kaz, if you want to talk about tough players, we've got one of the toughest out there in Nicolette Fong Lu Ki. But don't be fooled by Charlie Rowe's size, because she is tough. Yeah, watched her for a long time at junior level, but we've seen her there. This kid's not scared of anything. She'll get stuck in, she'll go for rebounds, she'll cut inside. Really, really tough player.
I mean, she's had some players last season from the Mystics as well to learn from, you know, playing with the likes of Rhiann Bailey.
Oh man, I mean, God, what better place to learn than from Rhiann Bailey, Georgia Jones, Lauren Thomas Johnson, Dominique Allen, you know, the hustler, Vanessa Accra. You know, these young players are getting so much opportunity to develop their game by watching the best in the business.
To Rowe. Into Bailey. Bailey kicks over to Jones. And that three's no good. Sheffield back on the attack. Fong Lu Ki pulls up from the baseline. That's no good. Bailey gets the rebound. Uliotis on the break with Thomas Johnson. Misses the bunny. Knee to Naylor. Naylor back to knee. Fong Lu Ki. Naylor pulls up from the elbow. And nothing but net again from Helen Naylor.
Yeah, she's feeling it. Nicolette just having a little word there at half court.
And that'll be 10 points in the game for Helen Naylor.
So 55-33, it's far from a ball game, Kaz, but this is where Mystics are going to have to make the move if they're going to make a move to pull their way back into this. Obviously the squad's a little bit short right now, and a very, very stacked Sheffield team, so you know what it is with Mystics, down never out, so now's the time.
We've seen it before.
Yeah, we've seen it before, that when the Mystics often last year, when they were down by 20, was when they played at their best, and players like Georgia have got this way of being able to claw the way back into the ball game. So I'm looking at the clock, 2:52, 55-33. Is it a tough one? Yes. Can they do it? Yes. Hopefully they've still got something left.
Yeah, definitely. And, again, this is Mystics' first game in the season. They had a couple of cup games, beat Nottingham, lost to Sheffield, but the roster still wasn't set. They were quite short in those games as well.
Well, you know what, as well as anything, not to take away from Sheffield are a stacked team this year. I'd expect them, after having a year out, to come back strong and be right in there come playoff time.
I expect to see Sheffield the top of the table with the teams, the London, the Seven Oaks, winning some silverware.
Those are going to be some tasty games right there. Sheffield, Seven Oaks, Sheffield, London. Look forward to seeing them.
Definitely. So Accra inbounds, Mystics ball. Mystics looking to cut into this lead. 4 to shoot. Jones driving, puts it up. Taken away by Fong Lu Ki, saves it in. Nice athletic play from Nicolette Fong Lu Ki to keep the ball with Sheffield.
Georgia Gale goes down there. So, trivia. We love our trivia here. Georgia Gale, daughter of Garnet Gale. Now, I'm sure you'll remember Garnet Gale from the 90s as a Sheffield Shark. He briefly played for Manchester, but a bit of a legend around the Sheffield area, so it's great to see his daughter out there.
Definitely. Georgia Gale, one of the great players of the game as well.
Yeah, for sure. I'll always like to find some trivia or a tedious link somewhere if possible, Kaz.
I love a good bit of trivia. I love a good fact.
You know me, never let you down.
Tell me this: who's playing on court that was the first to score 1,000 points in the WBBL?
The obvious one to say would be Georgia Jones, but I feel that would be Helen Naylor.
Yes, that's right. So Hatters back on offense. Knee kicks it inside. Nice pass to Naylor off the baseline, who gets a little jumper. That was a nice bit of teamwork there.
Speak of the devil, Helen Naylor.
I think I think Helen's after here. She knows there's a Bondi Bowls MVP.
She knows that Bondi Bowls are in the house. As always, the Bondi Bowls Mystics player of the game. Mystics, Helen Naylor. We'll be with that one right after the game. But yeah, I think Helen Naylor knows that there's Bondi Bowls under the table.
She's trying to change the rules. Accra drives, layups blocked. Oh, no, it's blocked, but we got some contact. And that'll be a foul on Gill, so Accra will go to the line for 2.
Just as that happens, Helen Naylor's gorgeous little girl, Callie, had just nearly made an appearance on court there. Good save from Rob there.
She just wants to be part of the action.
Of course she does.
So Vanessa Accra nails the first free throw. Didn't take a free throw in any of the cup games, so gets on the board for that this season. And second one as well. I feel like she's really worked on a shot as Vanessa.
Yeah, I mean, obviously she's having to step it up on offense as well as defense. So her role's got even bigger this year. So I don't doubt that she'll have been really working on her outside shot.
So 59-37, Hatters lead. 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Jones pulls up from the shoulder, no good. And Hatters come away with it. Cardenas on the attack. Drives inside, kicks it out. Gill powers inside. Oh, and an offensive foul called. Also on court for the Hatters, we've got Naomi Campbell, who was playing for Nottingham Trent University last year in WBBL D1. So whilst the Hatters weren't in the league, the players were still playing.
Oh, I mean, absolutely. There was just too many good players that come out of Sheffield to just not do anything last year. Hence, you know, us having the privilege of having Helen Naylor for a season.
Rowe bringing up the ball for Manchester to Bailey. Bailey for three. That shot's no good. Accra's there for the rebound. Rowe drives, kicks out to Thomas Johnson. Thomas Johnson for three. Hits the rim and bounces out. That's no good. And that will do it for the third quarter. 59-37, Hatters lead. And leading the scoring for the Hatters, we have Nicolette Fonglicu with 15, Georgia Gale also with 15, and who else? Helen Naylor with 12. For the Mystics, Georgia Jones-Anderson and Lauren Thomas-Johnson, both on 11.
Just in case anyone's wondering where the stereo bouncing of basketballs is coming from, busy weekend here at Bellevue, Kaz. It's the camp for the GB Masters. The 35s and the 45s men are in the building. It's great just looking around, seeing a couple of legends of the game still balling, representing GB in the Maxi tournament later next year.
It is definitely. Age is nothing. We can keep playing forever.
Of course you can.
To quote Diana Taurasi, why can't old people dream too?
Yeah.
Not that anyone's old. I'm not calling anyone old.
Well, I heard a rumour that in the 65s, someone not too far away from us, sitting at the end of the bench for the Mystics with a clipboard, Mr. Jeff Jones, heard a little rumour he might be suiting up at some point.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Jeff, of course, a great player in his day. Be great to see him back on the floor doing it again.
Oh, it would absolutely. That would be great.
I wonder if he's still got his old United shorts.
Okay, so we are back underway. 59-37 Hatters lead. Mystics with the ball trying to cut into this lead. Georgia underneath and will get fouled. So she will go to the line for two. And that is foul number 2 on Naomi Campbell. Jones knocks down the first. And last season, Georgia Jones was shooting the best percentage from the line that she has in her professional career. She's into her career and she's just getting better.
How many times do we say it? Georgia Jones is fine wine. She just keeps on getting better and better.
Led the team in steals, points and assists last season. And Thomas Johnson on the break, guarded by Naylor, puts it up, lays it in. That's good, nice.
Snatched by Lowe. Of course, the handle on Instagram by Lauren Thomas Johnson. Has her own apparel, her own clothing line, her own fitness sessions on Instagram. Check her out. Very, very busy person.
Just watching her fitness videos makes me tired, and I don't do them.
Yeah, I break out in a cold sweat also when someone says the word exercise.
Accra into Thomas Johnson, guarded by Naylor. Gets it out to Rowe. Rowe thinks about the three, but drives, puts it up. That's just a bit too strong. But I'm loving the confidence from Charlie Rowe.
That's what you're going to get. No fear. She's confident. You know, she's not. I think she's past that stage of kind of being in awe of being in a WBBL game. I think she's now going, right, a ball game's a ball game. I'm just going to do what I do.
Accra against Campbell. And that will be a foul called on Campbell, her third. So, second team foul for Hatters this quarter. Sideline, end line ball, Accra. And Dominic Allen back in the ball game. Rowe saves it. And Alicia Moore in for Manchester. Fong Lu Ki on the break against Rowe. And Rowe will foul before the shot.
That's okay though. Fouls like that are sometimes the sensible thing to do. She knew that she'd had the ball stolen, but she tracked back, and you know, sometimes you just got to give up that foul.
And the important thing there, she fouled before the shot.
Exactly.
So Alicia Moore in for the Mystics, number 23. Fong Lu Ki pulls it up for three, and that is good.
Nicolette's feeling it.
18 points for Nicolette.
I mean, Nicolette, we just know is a bucket at the best of times, but when she gets going, it's on. We saw it last season. She gets in a rhythm from behind the arc.
And Nicolette Fong Lu Ki as well. For a player her size, the amount of rebounds she gets is incredibly impressive.
She's unbelievable. She really is. I mean, she's what, 5'3", 5'4", and we double take it. Some of the rebounding stats sometimes are like, whoa, hang on, Nicolette's got 8 rebounds as well as 15, 16 points. So, yeah, fearless player.
As Gail heads to the line for 2 free throws, knocks the first one down. And the second one. 17 points for Georgia Gale. Jones for 3. That's no good. Thomas Johnson tries to keep it in, but it'll stay with Sheffield. Fong Lu Ki. Cardenas drives, kicks it back out. Nice ball movement for Sheffield. Helen Naylor's shot too strong. Cardenas gets the rebound. Fong Lu Ki's there. Puts it up. Yes! Nicolette Fong Lu Ki. 21 points. And that takes the Hatters to a 67-41 lead. 6 minutes 40 left in the fourth quarter. More to Accra. Allen fakes, drives, kicks it out to Accra, 3 to shoot. Accra puts it up from the elbow, no good, follows her own rebound, but can't get there in time. Fong Lu Ki against Moore. Jamison Myers. And the layup just bounces out for Jamison Myers there, but some nice teamwork from Fong Lu Ki and Jamison Myers. Rhiannon Bailey will come back into the game for Manchester as Vanessa Accra takes a break. Jones inside, bit of a miscommunication from Manchester. Fong Lu Ki's on the break, Bailey's there, and Fong Lu Ki will take it all away. 23 points for Nicolette Fong Lu Ki in this game.
Yep, she's feeling it.
69-41 Hatters lead. And Adam, do you think the Mystics will be pleased with I say pleased, but they're going to have a slightly smaller, nice from Alicia Moore, knocks down the 2, a slightly smaller loss than they did against the last game against the Hatters. It's an improvement.
Yeah, I mean, a team as strong as this, once you've played them, you're sort of going to look to improve on last time.
It's tough as it is.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a very tough one. I mean, let's remember that at the moment, Mystics are still quite short in terms of the bench, waiting for players to come in. So it's early in the season, but you know that's not to take anything away. Like I said, from Sheffield, who look like they're just going to come back to the league and dominate. They look really good.
They are stacked for Sheffield.
Certainly.
I mean, you've had a year as a team, as a club. You've had a year away. You just want to get back. You want to prove to everyone where Sheffield Hatters were back.
Well, I mean, they've won championships. They've done everything there is to do. They're led by Vanessa Ellis, obviously one of the great coaches of the women's game. Obviously done a lot for GB basketball, and assistant coach to Chema as well. So you know they're a good club. They're led well, coached very well, and they've got some great players. So I'd expect them to just slide right into winning championships again.
I wonder if we can come up with some sort of agreement. Maybe we could borrow Helen half the season.
Yeah, like a sort of a Deion Sanders type role, playing for 2 teams on the same day and stuff like that. We'll have Nicolette as well. That'll be fine.
Yeah. So 72-43 Hatters lead. Just over 5 minutes to go in the 4th. Jones puts it up. Bailey just can't keep hold of it, and that'll be Sheffield ball. So your leading scorers today for Sheffield, we have Nicolette Fong Lu Ki with 23 points, Georgia Gale with 20, and for the Mystics, Lauren Thomas-Johnson and Georgia Jones-Anderson with 13 each. Cardenas kicks it out to Fong Lu Ki, who, that one doesn't fall for Nicolette, but it will stay with Sheffield. Naylor looking inside. Fong Lu Ki thinks about it, guarded by Moore, works off the screen, pulls up, and that just won't go, but you see there Nicolette following her shot and trying to get the rebound. Thomas Johnson manages to keep hold of that on the floor. Nope, turnover. And back with Sheffield. Naylor pulls up from the shoulder. Shot short. And turnover Manchester. No, apologies. That will stay with Manchester. As Vanessa Accra and Josephine Velotis come back into the game, Dominique Allen and Lauren Thomas-Johnson will take a seat. Bailey just saves it in for the Mystics. Accra, 10 to shoot. Bailey drives, powers away inside, and offensive foul called on Rhian Bailey.
Yeah, of course, Rhian with the shortest retirement from basketball ever. It was one of those, wasn't it? It's like, oh no, what are we going to do without Rhian? I mean, she's such a legend around here. It's great seeing her back on court.
It really is. It really is. Yeah. I love just the energy that she brings to the team.
She brings a lot of energy for sure, and again, she's a bucket. She'll start hitting 3-pointers for free, and of course, she's got that lovely floater that she'd added to her game last year. So yeah, good to see Rhian back out there.
Yeah, definitely. 72-43 Hatters lead. 3:40 to go in the 4th. Three's no good for Sheffield. They get their own rebounds. Gale kicks it down. Gale inside to Jamison Myers, doubled, and ball will go back to Manchester. Jones off the screen from Bailey. Bailey kicks, drives inside, and a nice block from Jamison Myers there. Jones from the baseline, shot's no good. Fong Lu Ki pulls up for the rebound. And just runs into Rhian Bailey there. That will be the third foul on Rhian. And Mystics will take a timeout. So 72-43 Hatters lead. 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Manchester are back in action next Saturday against the Caledonia Pride, and Sheffield are playing Leicester in Leicester next Sunday the 17th. And again, thank you for joining us. Apologies for the issues in the first half. So Mystics just looking to cut into this lead a bit, finish strong in the fourth quarter. Working some plays, working some lineups, see what works for them as they look to focus on the next game against Caledonia. And Charlie Rowe back in the game for Manchester, along with Alicia Moore, Josephine Valantis, Vanessa Accra, and Precious Franklin, I think, in 9. Hatters ball. Knee driving and off the glass. A nice drive from Knee.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Rowe to Moore. Turnover Manchester. Fong Lu Ki will come up with it. And stumbles, thinks she tripped a bit over a foot. That might... Oh no, that's a foul. We've got a foul call. Thought there was a bit of a stumble. So Nicolette will go to the line. Looking to add to a total today. 23 points for Nicolette so far. And Nicolette misses both shots from the line. Manchester coming back with it. 2 minutes 18 to go in the fourth. Shot's no good for Manchester there, but ball will stay with them as it was just tapped out of bounds by Sheffield. More to Accra. Accra puts up the 3. And... swishes it in. That's the offense we were talking about from Vanessa Accra earlier. She might take 1 3 a game, but she's going to make that 3 a game. And Vanessa Accra with 12 points in the game today. Gill puts up the layup, drops. So we are 76-46 Sheffield, 1:48 to go.
Yeah, you said it, Kaz. Vanessa, it's like her obligatory big 3 there, right?
Yeah. She takes the time. She thinks, I'm just going to drop this 3 in, and then I'll wait till the next game to shoot another one.
Yeah.
Sheffield ball, Knee against Rowe. Gill. Knee. Back into Gill. Double teamed. Jamison Myers is there. She goes up off the just a bit too strong, but Gill's there for the rebound again and puts it back. 32-point lead for Sheffield. And Knee just gets a steal, blocked by Accra, but Sheffield coming away with it. Knee. Jamison Myers. Outside, pulls up for three. Shot short. Who's there for the rebound? Sheffield. Gill working inside. Shot short.
Yeah, this is always going to be a tough game, as you said, against Sheffield. Oh, Charlie Rowe nearly trips there. I mean, what do you think, Kaz? The SP for the next game surely got to be, okay, that game's done. We can't look back in anger. We've got to just get on with the game. Next game.
Yeah.
Use this as a scouting project for next time.
Yeah, definitely, because they're going to face each other again. I think it's, I want to say January, February time. Just focus on the next game. What worked well, what went well, what didn't, what lineups worked. Charlie Rowe puts up the floater, doesn't drop. But as you say, it's early in the season. Lots of different rotations, different players. Some players not here, some players injured. What can they do better next game? So Knee is fouled and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. This is the first. But nails the second. 3 points in the game for Knee. As we approach the last 20 seconds of the game. 79-46, 33 points Sheffield lead. Manchester looking for the last shot of the game. Accra turnover. And Sheffield will look to take the last shot. They're going to take it. The 3 is no good there. And that will do it for the game. 79-46. Hatters with a 33-point win, which, in fact, they beat Durham last week by 33. So,
wow.
Dan Routley, do you like that one?
Yeah. This, we say it again, Kaz, this Hatters team's for real. They are really going to be the ones to watch this year. Them, Seven Oaks and Lions. It's going to be quite a battle at the top of that table.
So mark those matchups in your calendar, everyone. Make sure you watch those. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, congratulations to Sheffield. Great win for them today on the road. I think they'll be happy with the performance.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure they'll be thinking, there's a few things we could have done this way or that way. They're always wanting to improve, to look on something. They'll go back, look at some film. But yeah, really good, strong performance from Sheffield today. And your leading scorers for Sheffield: Nicolette Fongluki with 23, Georgia Gale with 20, and Gill had 13. Scorers for Manchester: Lauren Thomas-Johnson and Georgia Jones-Anderson on 13, and Vanessa Accra with 12. And we don't have the live stats to hand, but she's going to have loads of rebounds.
Yeah, I'm sure she will. So we're going to be right back as well with the Bondi Bowls Mystics Player of the Game as well.
7 rebounds for Vanessa Accra. I was right.
7 rebounds. Who else crashed the boards today?
Dominique Allen had 8. And Georgia had a usual 5 or 6 rebounds. Well, she had 6.
Standard day at the office.
Yeah. And hey, I think this is something that we haven't seen for a long time. Players just giving a quick fist bump to each other after the game. Obviously, last year, COVID rules, still got some in place, but a quick fist bump after the game. It's nice to see. So that will do it for us from the National Basketball Performance Centre in Manchester. Thank you for joining us. Again, apologies for the technical issues. We will be back next week against the Caledonia Pride. Maybe not on this YouTube channel. We'll look to get a link to the stream out a bit earlier for you guys, so you can you can follow us along there. So thank you for joining us. I'm Caroline Bullock, and Adam Masters of Brand 161. You can find him on Below the Rim podcast every Monday, Tuesday. You record Monday and release Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Okay. So thanks again, everyone, and 79-46 to the Sheffield Hatters.